Before this video begins, make sure you guys subscribe. Also, make sure you join my new Discord server. Lastly, if you want some merch, the link is in the description, and make sure you follow me on all of my social medias. Yo, what's up guys? It's Nick from Big Ends Gaming. Welcome back to another MLB The Show 21 news. Not really news. It's not news. It's just a video that I want to make. So, yeah, today I'm going to be doing the second part of this four-part series that I'm doing. And so, today we're going to be predicting live series ratings. And in the last video we just did starting pitchers. Today we are going to be doing the top 10 relievers and top 5 catchers. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. At number 10, we have Chris Martin. But yeah, I think he's going to be an 82, and he's a reliever on the Braves. I think he's going to be an 82. I think he ended last year at an 84. I definitely do not see him being an 84. Chris Martin has been a very underrated reliever the past 2 to 3 years. He was on Texas, and then he got traded to the Braves at the deadline, and he's still been in Atlanta. He's a great pitcher. He has a 5-pitch mix. He did give up that homer to Cody Bellinger, but I mean, he was pretty good in the postseason. But Chris Martin, 5-pitch mix, he's been doing it for a little while. He's definitely going to be a gold, but I just think he'll be an 82. So, yeah, number 10, Chris Martin. Number 9, I have Giovanni Gallos, who got a finest card in MLB The Show 20. Giovanni Gallos is one of these guys that has just been consistent for a while, and he's also flown under the radar. I know I've said that with a bunch of guys, but I really mean it with him. He has been a very good reliever for the Cardinals. He's had a really good ERA. He doesn't really have an insane pitch mix. He'll probably have a fastball, slider, and changeup. But Giovanni Gallos is a very underrated reliever, and in my opinion, I think he'll also be an 82. He was, fun fact, he was actually in the Luke Voit trade. The Yankees traded him, and I think a couple other dudes, for Luke Voit. So, yeah, that's just a fun fact. But I think he'll start out the year at an 82. But if he gets on fire, he could make it to Diamond. Number 8, I'm going to go with Kenley Jansen. Now, Kenley Jansen, we all know what he's going to bring you. He's good, but recently he's been a little shaky. You saw it in the postseason. Like, Kenley Jansen is definitely past his prime. I think we all know that. But he still has some gas left in the tank, and I think an 82 is a perfect rating for him. We've seen him be elite. He's still really good, but he just hasn't really been as good, and he's slowly declining. So I think Kenley Jansen fits perfectly into an 82 overall. I think that's where he's at right now in MLB 20, and I think that would be perfect for him to start at an 82. At number 7, I'm going to go with Drew Pomeranz, and Drew Pomeranz I have as an 83. I would not be surprised if they lowered him, but personally I just think that he should stay at an 83. He was very good last year. Now, for MLB Network, who made him their number 2 reliever in baseball after a good 60-game stretch, that's a complete and utter disaster by MLB Network. All of their rankings this year were horrible, but that's one of the worst ones. They made Drew Pomeranz the second best reliever in the league, which is just crazy. But Drew Pomeranz I have as an 83. He's a good lefty. He'll bring 2 fastballs, or 3 actually, because he has a cutter. I think it's 4-seam, knuckle curve, 2-seam, and cutter. I'm pretty sure is his repertoire. I think he's going to get an 83. He was pretty good last year. He could definitely continue that. But yeah, Drew Pomeranz is going to be number 7. At number 6, I have the first diamond of the day, Kirby Yates of the Toronto Blue Jays. I would not be surprised if they bumped him down a gold. They normally do this with guys who get injured and don't play an entire season. Kirby Yates didn't play at all last year for the Padres, but he was elite. He was the best closer in the league the year before in 2019. We've seen him be very good in the past. By no means do I think he's going to slow down. I think that was a great pickup by the Blue Jays, and I think he should be a diamond at an 85. So Kirby Yates, number 6. Number 5, I'm going to go with Devin Williams. I think he should remain a diamond. He was just too good in 2020 for him to not be a diamond. Yes, He's only played 60-game season. He's only played in a 60-game season. But he was just too good for him to not be a diamond to start the year, in my opinion. I think his ERA was like a .6 or .7 or something like that. One of the best changeups in baseball. It's hard to emulate that in MLB The Show, though. As we saw in his finest card, in my opinion, wasn't really that good. This card might not be amazing, but he deserves to be a diamond, in my opinion. So Devin Williams, number 5. Number 4, I'm going with Nick Anderson, and Nick Anderson, I think, also should be a diamond. He had a horrible postseason, but his regular season was fantastic. He was pretty good in 2019, and he topped it off with an elite year in 2020, excluding the postseason. So I think Nick Anderson has a much better chance of remaining as a diamond than Devin Williams does. That's why I have him at 4 and Williams at 5. I think an 85 is perfect after the postseason he had. He ended MLB 20 at an 87, I think. So I think they should bump him down to like an 85. He should remain a diamond, though. And you guys will see later on, I think he will be a diamond because I think he's going to be the only diamond on the Tampa Bay Rays because they traded Blake Snell. And I do not think Randy Arozarena will remain as a diamond next year, unless I'm forgetting any other diamonds that are on that team. But yeah, Nick Anderson, number 4. Number 3, I'm going with Rollins Chapman. Now, we all know Rollins Chapman, he's an elite closer. He's failed to produce in the postseason, but he's been doing it the longest compared to those 3 guys below him. He's been doing it the longest at an elite level. He deserves to be higher than all 3 of the guys below him. Yes, we know about his issues in the postseason and his character issues with the suspension he got, but on the baseball field, he's very good. And I think that he should be an 86. I think he should be higher than Nick Anderson, Kirby Yates, and Devin Williams. I don't think he should be higher than the 2 guys ahead of him, though. That's why I have him as an 86 and number 3. At number 2, Josh Hader. Now, this is going to stir up a little bit of controversy. Why he's not number 1, and I'll explain when I get to the number 1 guy. But Josh Hader, we all know him. He's very good. He's pretty unhittable as a lefty and very hard to hit as a righty. He has that really, really long, not elated, but like horizontal slider just with his motion. And he has 2 good fastballs. I think they should give him a changeup on his live series card. He throws it. I don't know why he didn't get it on his live series card, but I think he deserves it. If he does, this card will be very good. If he doesn't, he probably won't be that good. But Josh Hader at number 2. And at number 1, I'm going with Liam Hendricks ahead of Josh Hader. And here's why. All right. Josh Hader has not been the best reliever in baseball for the past 2 years. Liam Hendricks has. After 2019, yeah, makes sense to put Hader over him. You know, it's one season where Hendricks is better than him. But he did it again in 2020. Liam Hendricks was better than Josh Hader in 2020. So I think Liam Hendricks is the best closer in baseball. The White Sox just signed him to a 3-year deal. It was a great pickup by them after they lost Alex Colomé. That's a huge upgrade at closer from Alex Colomé to Liam Hendricks, even though I think Alex Colomé is very underrated. But Liam Hendricks, I have as the number 1 closing pitcher in Diamond Dynasty for Live Series. Now, let's go to the catchers, and at number 5, I have Travis d'Arnaud. Travis d'Arnaud, I think, for sure starts it at gold. This is now 2 seasons in a row where d'Arnaud has been great. He won the Silver Slugger at catcher last season. I don't think he should be that high. I think he should be a gold, though, and I think he should be an 81. He was a great signing by the Braves. He filled that catcher spot really nicely for them, especially in the postseason. Now we're going to go to number 4. Number 4, I have the young Dodgers catcher, Will Smith, and I honestly think he could be on Diamond Watch this year. Will Smith, very young, still has not played an incredible amount. I think he was a rookie last year. Either last year or the year before, Will Smith was a rookie, but he is really underrated. I think he's the 4th best catcher in Diamond Dynasty at an 82. He's just been very good, and he hasn't been elite like the guys ahead of him. That's why I think he's going to be number 4. Number 3, I have Salvador Perez at an 82. Now, we all know what Salvador Perez has done in the past. He's been an elite catcher for a while. He was out for all of 2019. He came back in 2020, and in 60 games, he absolutely raked. But it's only 60 games. If that was a full season, I would definitely make Salvador Perez an 84, or maybe an 83. But just because it was a shortened season, I think he should start the year at an 82. I could see him going up if he does this again, possibly even to Diamond. At number 2, I'm going with Yasmani Grandahl. I hate when people put him as the best catcher in baseball. He is not better than JT Realmuto. He is very good, though. 83 overall, I think fits perfectly for him. I think that's what he's at in MLB 20. He should be number 2. In my opinion, he is number 2. He is a switch hitter. He's good at fielding. He's good at hitting. I mean, he's just an all-around good catcher. Not really much to say. And then the obvious number 1 is JT Realmuto, and I have him as an 87. I have him 4 points ahead of Yasmani Grandahl. JT Realmuto, he does it all as a catcher. He hits for contact. He hits for power. He has speed as a catcher. He's good behind the plate. I don't really know that much about his arm strength. I feel like he's pretty good, but JT Realmuto, I think without a doubt, should be the highest catcher. And I think he should be a Diamond. I think he should be an 87. I think he is a little underrated in Diamond Dynasty ratings-wise. I think he's an 86 right now. I think he should start as an 87. So, yeah, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I've been yours, Nick from Begins Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.